travel to a faraway jungle to find the source, each having their own reasons. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Alright. Welcome back, everybody. We're about to embark on our 50th episode. Our 50th
Yay.
session together. That's a half a century. Can you believe it? So congrats to everyone on your 50 caps. Eh? No one did yet, but things might change. So, following the death of the King of Feathers, I remind everyone that you could add inspiration, please.
Alrighty.
So, our party have travelled the length and breadth of Chult seeking a device known only as the Soulmonger. A device that is apparently responsible for the curse that has tightly gripped the land and is slowly killing all who have been raised from the dead and preventing any such magics from being cast. We join our party in the lost city of Omu, once the proud capital of Chultan, home to the royal family, but now a sunken, overgrown ruin, home to dinosaurs, red wizards, and Yuan Ti. Our party have spent their day retrieving cubes from shrines scattered throughout Omu and battling the great Tyrannosaurus Rex known as the King of Feathers. Following the battle, they then travelled the length of Omu to their next shrine, which happens to be surrounded by the river. As the sun slowly sets, the light is but an orange sliver on the horizon. As you stand, walking on water, outside the entrance to Papazotl's shrine. As you approach the entrance of the ruin, two imposing columns flank the way. Their surfaces are adorned with intricate carvings. The images depict a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak, its form captured in exquisite detail. With its elegant and elongated frame, it stands as a symbol of grace and precision, its beak hinting at a potential for piercing truths or perhaps hidden depths. Ahead of you, a set of stairs leading up to an archway are covered in slime. Above the steps in the center of the archway is a plaque in the ancient cuneiform script you have come to know as Old Omuan. And this is where we join our party.
Before we start, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we take a long rest after the King of Feathers? I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking.
I have full hit points, so I believe so.
I mean, that's not
full hit points.
I have
in that case.
You,
All right.
no,
In that case, we didn't. Alrighty.
you did not take a long rest. In fact, hardly any
Mhm.
of you even took any damage in the King of Feathers fight.
Oh,
Good for us.
Yeah, you made your way all the way across to the waterfall at the top, scouted out the area, and decided before taking a rest to head to the shrine.
All right.
So,
Nice.
ritually casting water, walking on water, all of you walked across the surface of the fast-flowing river.
Guys, I will have to leave for maybe 30 minutes because I dropped my wallet when I bought pizza at the restaurant and I have to go and get it. They just
Oh my God.
contacted me.
Okay.
Run.
oh, that's so nice.
Run for it.
Total
I will
skill.
hurry, but I will be back. You can control me and see if you manage to kill me in the meantime.
Alrighty.
See you.
30 minutes on the clock.
Ready? Okay.
Well, what do we know about this Papa Sottle? He didn't like Kuba-san. That's what we know. Huh.
We also
That's
know
it.
that they were apparently related to, well, these bird-like creatures were the same we saw at the Medusa's palace.
Oh,
So
all
I,
right.
so I assume we can. Oh, I assume we can think that at least Papa Subtle. Well, I wouldn't say that he is a gracious god. Maybe I mean he was supporting royalty, I guess, but it was not that nice royalty, was it? I mean, she didn't seem that nice. This Watson, not
Mhm.
Watson, but what was her name?
Oh,
Watson
Dustin.
is yeah.
Dustin, by the way, you are stepping on a crocodile. Be careful.
Huh?
Look at the map.
He's talking about the map.
Yeah, I know, but it was like her, and Dustin looks down, and there is a crocodile. I don't know. I mean, that might have been in game.
The crocodiles don't mess with us. They know we are game. We are not game.
No,
Those
but
are all good points. Yeah.
my point is that he might have supported royalty, but he was okay with some of the more nasty things this woman was doing. But
Hmm.
so
For starters, do you guys are you guys okay if I take 10 minutes to understand this language?
I'm getting
No
soaked.
objections.
Do you mind if I go?
All right. I will spend a spell slot for
No,
just
I
for
was.
you.
No. Dustin was gonna say. Dustin was gonna say that he would go stand on the stairs at least, or sit on the stairs while you were doing it, because he's getting soaked through his boots out here.
All right. Actually, I cannot spend a spell slot because I don't have comprehend languages prepared. So 10 minutes it is.
Okay, where are you going to ritually cast it?
Some way far from the crocodiles, I suppose, which will be inside, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to climb the slimy stairs.
Yes.
They're slimy.
Yeah.
Damn, I sat down.
All right. Dustin, are you? The stairs ahead are covered in slime. It is reasonably dark. I guess you could see there is a small chamber that it leads into. Let's.
Oh, it's actually small. Yeah.
Yeah. Ahead of you is a very small T-shaped chamber, which is about 20 foot square. Fargo, are you wearing your sunglasses at night?
Uh, yes, I wear them and I put them whenever necessary.
Okay, so because it's nighttime, it
Ooh.
is dim light everywhere. So with the glasses, obviously you'll have dark vision. Everything's dim light anyway, so that'll work. Cool, no problem. So looking in through, you find the space in front of you is small yet intriguing. It's a small T-shaped 20-foot area. Moss clings to the stonework throughout the chamber, the walls and the floor and the edges, almost giving the chamber an aged and weathered appearance, as if time itself has left its mark on the walls. You slowly move towards the stairs, both Fargo and Dusted. I need you to both roll an athletics check for me, please.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay. As you begin to climb the slimy, mucky stairs, the first footfalls that land on them. Vargo, that's a pass with an 11. Your feet slip and slide. You just managed to squelch your expensive booties into the slime and find purchase underneath on the chiseled limestone, as Dusted sort of springs and almost skips up the stairs in front of you, showing off.
I take out a rope and throw it to my companions outside in order to help them transverse the slimy stairs
All right,
more easily.
then I would like Vargo you to roll an athletics checks with advantage for Lunan, please.
Alrighty. Can I open his? No.
No, but I can.
If you right click on Lunan, oh, it's a player, so it may not work.
I'm already in.
Nice.
He gets 0 plus 0 to it. So just a straight D20, please, twice.
Alrighty. For Lunan, that will be a 14.
Okay. Lunan also manages to relatively easily move up with your aid, which brings us to Valrus and Yelena. What are the two of you going to do?
Gonna go up.
You take the rope.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Both of you will get advantage on your athletics check as you make your way up the stairwell. $16 is good. Oh, Yelena.
No.
Watch out with the. Yeah. That.
I feel dirty.
Look like it.
I don't need to hear that from you.
Why did you step so strongly? It's. Anyways.
Is your final roll a 7?
Yes.
Okay. As you slowly, I need you to roll a d4 for me, please.
Oh no.
Well.
As you step on to the second step, the soft, leathered, pointy part of your high-heeled boot misjudges the depth of the slime, and it slips, and you stumble, and as you do, gracelessly collapsing on one knee onto the step and then falling backwards onto your bottom. Normally, you probably would have dipped into the river and got drawn under, but because you've got walking on water, your bum kind of like lands and then bounces and catches you. No damage, almost like making a little bit of a klutz of yourself. As you slowly look up and look around, Dusted's mouth is hanging wide open.
I cannot see her from that angle. I protest.
She just disappears out of your view, Dusted, as she bounces on her bum down the stairs.
Don't you dare say anything.
Wow, great job, Elena. You really
I
showed
said
us
not to
this
say
time.
anything. Do you want me to pull you down here?
You'll have to get up first.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just dirty. And I will probably smell very bad. Ugh.
As soon as she says that, Dustin almost instinctively grabs Valrus on his left.
Mm-hmm.
And just tries to give him a look of, don't say anything, don't make this worse.
She'll try and climb up again.
Alright. With your pride slightly bruised like a dropped peach, you blow some of the hair out of your face as you gracefully stand up and ascend the stairwell again?
Yes, yeah, she'll try again.
Alright, go ahead then. Try again. Are you using the rope, or you're going to forgo?
She's gonna use the rope.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Wow, easy.
Oh yeah. Almost.
She's marching in there.
With a deep breath, centering yourself again, you take a look, one hand on the assistance, and just a small little push and a leap is enough to send you skipping up the steps. With no problem at all, you reach the top. You
Very good.
stand in the entranceway to this very small chamber. As the rest of you have been encapsulated by Yelena's rise up the staircase, now that that is over, your gaze falls to the floor of this chamber inside, and you notice a mosaic on the ground that covers the expanse beneath your feet. It depicts a fascinating scene. A tall bird, the same inscribed across the building, stands poised with its long, pointy beak extended, wings tucked back. Underneath, pinned down by the beak's end, a monstrous, frog-like creature with tentacles sprouting from its shoulders is held in place, pinned.
Kubathan.
The craftsmanship on the inscription is evident that a master craftsman must have been at work at this. Every detail is intricately captured, and you can almost feel the tension between the two battling creatures. And then your attention is drawn to the far wall of the chamber, where a set of heavy stone doors stand prominently. The doors, crafted with strength and solidity, exude an air of mystery and anticipation as they beckon you further into the depths of the shrine, potentially promising secrets undiscovered. Welcome back, Lunan. You gallantly managed to skip up a slime-covered stairwell without falling or embarrassing yourself.
It's good.
No one else fell over. We're not going to talk about it.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Right, you've managed to make your way into the entrance chamber of this shrine.
Do you guys want to go ahead, or do you take my time to cast comprehend languages in order to understand the scripts?
Oh, Vargo, were you offering assistance all the while?
Yes.
Ah, okay, my bad. Carry on. Sorry. I was about to say, oh no, 10 minutes has passed, but heck, you're right.
Mhm.
But what do you think, Jelena? Is that even possible? And just just to the door. He has no impression that it
Little
can be
fishies,
opened.
are you afraid
Considering
of the dark?
the last few puzzles had a key, so he will probably go try and scout for a keyhole at the door, if that's even the thing.
Alright. Okay, roll an investigation check in the meantime. Valrus, over to you.
He doesn't have that trusty spell anymore, so. And it looks like Dusted is doing a good job searching, so he's gonna rest.
Okay.
That's it.
A very good job searching.
Yelena?
She will also try and help Dusted look for something or a way to open the door. I guess.
I
She's
mean,
not necessarily looking for a
do you
keyhole.
want to roll? Do you want to roll this, or should I roll this?
No,
Because we have
no.
You're more
I
than
understand
welcome
it.
to roll.
I understand it. The door is so big that it's difficult to notice that it's there.
Lunan. Is there anything in particular you want to do?
Just watch the others roll around in slime.
Alright. Dusted, roll an investigation check with advantage for me, please.
Oh, but just one time or two more times?
One more time. So, yeah, because you've already done one. And you got a nat one, did you?
Well, Jalena is the force I need.
Okay. With Yelena staring over your shoulder like a passenger on the London Underground train, trying to read a newspaper. Yelena's... So only the English people will get that one, sorry. So with Yelena sitting on your shoulder watching your every move, you begin to survey the door in front of you, investigating it for signs of a keyhole. You slowly, gently run your fingers across the door to feel for any indents or holes or anything that might give you a clue as to where the key is, because the keyhole is, because on looking you can't see anything at all. But what you do feel is that the stone beneath your hands is definitely not the same as the walls, the limestone around. This is heavier stone. It feels more abrasive and thick, but also hardy. Probably won't break as easy or scratch. Getting a keyhole into this density of stone might not be possible. And with that, your investigation concludes you have not been able to find a keyhole. But what you have discerned with a 17 is that these stone doors are heavy. Heavy enough that more than one person would need to push or pull in order to get to the chamber beyond. No need for a key if somebody can't open the doors at all.
Oh. Well, I don't think we are getting through here just by just with a key this time. Um,
I suppose not.
I mean, and does it gauges its strength?
Mm-hmm.
Just laying a hand on it, and it's like, yeah, I don't think that we're getting through here that easily.
Definitely not on your own. As you give the door a little nudge, there's a lot of weight to push. And given the confined area,
Perhaps it's not even locked then.
Well, it doesn't have to be locked if none of us can move it. If you need a giant to open it.
We have something better than a giant. Really? I mean, Jordana.
Dustin is literally staring at
She
Marco at the
yeah.
moment.
of course, Yelena. So
I'm
what are you
sorry,
gonna
what?
do?
Your Lena has some weird magical item, doesn't she?
Oh, my ring.
Yes.
What, do you want me to open the door? Or try to?
Or take it down.
I
Did
can
it give you advantage?
I can give it a go, I suppose. Let me double check what this gives. I get an improved version of bull strength, enhance ability. You gain advantage on strength checks, and carrying capacity doubles. In addition, my strength score increases by my proficiency modifier.
I was considering if I should throw on enhance ability on you on top of that, but then it will not make any difference.
Yes. So yeah, she'll I guess she'll activate it and give it a go.
Okay.
And then she will try and, as the other said, kick open the door.
Did we read the text, by the way?
No, we haven't read anything because everyone is trying to get through the door while Vargo prepares.
Lunan is just standing there waiting for the Vargo.
Yep, pretty much.
Alright, Yelena, your proficiency is how much? Your modifier? Plus
3.
plus 3.
That's right.
So your strength jumps up to 10?
Okay. So 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright then, go ahead and Roll a strength check for me, please. As you activate your ring, and almost this growling starts to appear from within your ears, inside your brain. And you feel
There you go.
coursing through your veins.
Oh my god.
You know what? With a natural 20, yeah, as you step forward, there's hardly any space to move because of the pedestal that's blocking inside here. Pushing would be really difficult, but Bruce Lee 1-inch punch style, you just put your heel against the door and then just kicking forward, and the grinding of stone on the ground fills you with happiness as it shifts a foot inwards. The door opens ajar.
You look very happy with yourself. I suppose it worked surprisingly.
All right. Are you going to wait for Vargo to finish his spell, or are you going to have a look inside, or?
She's gonna wait. They've been through enough of these things that I feel like at this point she'd know that there should be some extra step. Even if she doesn't really know what it would be, I think she'd probably know that there'd be like some extra step going on.
All right. In which case, and as soon as you gather yourself and step back, Vargo, your spell completes.
Alrighty. The inscriptions were on the outside of the shrine, correct?
Yes, the archway is just above the top step, so technically you could probably just lean over the slime and crane your neck upwards to have a look and read it.
Nah, I'm a wizard. I summon Arky and tell him to go see for me, and I look through his eyes.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me, please.
For Arky, I guess?
No, for you.
Alright. Oh, alright. I believe I know what you're going to say. 13.
Okay. It's not that difficult to spot, but you summon Arky and you tell him to... What exactly do you tell him?
To see the inscription for me, flying by.
Okay. As you summon Arky and send him out and you say, read the inscription for me as a flyby, Arky takes to the sky, turns around and darts down, within like 30 feet of you, and comes flying back to read the inscription. And out of the corner of your eyes, you notice a stone gargoyle on one of the roofs about 40 feet ahead of you. Its head turns on a swivel as it tracks Arky flying toward the shrine.
Alright, that's the key word right there. Do I notice in time?
You do notice with a 13, yes.
Alright, in that case, I unsummon Arky. Yep. Nope.
Alright. Just before Arky manages to read the inscription, do you want me to tell you out loud or send it to you?
Out loud is fine.
Alright, the inscription reads, Papa Zottel teaches us to bow before no one.
Is no one.
Alright. I convey that information to the rest of the party. I mean, no one is a broad term.
It might be a bit more clear once we take a look inside.
Do you guys think if we have bow to the door, it will have opened magically?
No, we were not supposed to bow. That was the point,
Oh,
right?
right. That's the point.
Un-
Yeah.
Unless we meet no one.
This is true.
Alrighty. Who goes first?
After a long silent pause like this, Dustin is going ahead.
Okay. Dustin, you step toward the doors, the double doors. They're ajar. There is a 1 foot wide gap that Yelena has managed to kick open. The doors shifted inwards. You'd have to literally suck in a breath and you could squeeze in. Or just pop your head in and have a look inside.
No, I'll squeeze in.
Okay. Is anyone else going in with Dusted?
Luna will join.
Sure.
We closed the door behind him, of course.
Okay, Dusted.
Don't give Stefan what he wants.
Luna will join. I
Yeah.
don't know if you heard when I said it the first
Mhm.
time.
So, Lunan, you follow Dusted towards the door as he sidles up sideways and pops his back against the other door and manages to wiggle his way through. His head pops around and then disappears into the darkness in front of you as you both make your way through the doors and find yourselves in a chamber that extends 30 feet out ahead of you. Across 20 feet width, the chamber measures now 30 by 20, and in the center of the chamber, an empty pedestal stands, its purpose and significance yet to be unveiled. The cold stones almost glimmer grey and blue as the dim light inside reveals the walls of the chamber, where you can see 6 alcoves that are carved into the stone, 3 on either side of you. Each alcove holds a statue, a representation of a bare-chested human figure with the head of a different animal. From left to right, the statues depict heads resembling a lizard, a jaguar, a lobster, a toucan, a bat, and a frog. As you both stand, taking in the scene ahead of you, you notice the statues. The craftsmanship is quite remarkable. Each statue manages to capture the unique characteristics and intricacies of each animal's head. The lizard head displays a sense of serpentine grace, while the jaguar exudes a fierce and predatory aura. The lobster head showcases its distinctive claws, click, 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 and the toucan's head, its vibrant and colourful large beak. The bat's head carries an enigmatic quality, while the frog's head captures a sense of amphibian curiosity. The statues all seem to face the empty pedestal in the center of the chamber, creating an intriguing dynamic between the forms of the human bodies and animal heads, their presence adding an air of mystique and perhaps even symbolism to the chamber. The pedestal becomes even more apparent with its flat, empty top, almost as if it's waiting patiently for one of the statues to place something upon it.
Get any visualization, Daria?
No. Yes.
So they are here and looking at this in the center.
But did
My
you push your way in?
We are all inside, aren't we?
Oh, everyone went in?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Only Dusted and Lunan.
All right.
Luna was like, looks at Dustin and is like, shall we bow to the empty spot? Question mark.
That's a good guess.
No,
If you
because you're not supposed to bow to anyone, not even Habasaw, I guess. Because he's still someone.
Was it don't bow to anyone or don't bow to no one?
no one, and it says Papa Sotel teaches us to bow before no one.
And this is no one.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Luna goes up and bows at the thing, like more or less where he's standing, like here.
And you bow to the pedestal.
Yeah.
All right. In the darkness, you bow. Nothing happens.
Doesn't seem to work. At least no one's attacking us yet.
They are all looking at the pedestal, yes?
Yeah.
Luna
All of them.
take it. Sorry, go ahead.
All of them are looking to the pedestal. And Papa Sottle, I suppose if this is like the other sort of like pedestals that we've seen in the other, the orb or the cube is supposed to be here. So all of them are looking to Papa Sottle. These 6 figures, right? And Dustin sort of like looks around at all of them while extending his hand towards them. I mean, all of them are looking at the pedestal. There's not one of them that doesn't look straight at it, right?
They're all looking at the pedestal.
Bargo enters the room. Ugh, that's.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have here?
I shall follow.
We have this empty pedestal. These statues. Luna will take a closer look at the pedestal if there's anything specific going on with it. Any buttons or anything that looks like you could twist or turn.
So you're gonna search around in the dark.
Yep.
Okay.
He might. I might even throw light spell on the shield, so it's right.
Okay, because I was gonna say roll
point.
an investigation check with disadvantage, but if you're gonna cast a light spell, then I'll give you a normal investigation check, please. So you're gonna cast a light on your shield, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. As you are taking a look over the pedestal, everything is rather dark until it dawns on you to cast a light spell, and your magic splashes across the front of your shield as it begins to glow and light up the chamber around you. And then looking down at the pedestal, you notice immediately in the bright light 2 things that strike you as odd. A riddle, a passage written in common, is inscribed on the base of the pedestal. And on top of the pedestal, as you look down at it directly, it almost appears as if there is a block engraved. The outline of a block or a cube is engraved onto the top of the pedestal, as if this is where the cube should rest.
Is it safe to say that it's been taken?
There's a block where it should rest, you say?
Inscribed on the base of the pedestal is this passage.
The script is recent? Seems recent?
Roll. I'd say a
Intelligence?
It's definitely history, which is intelligence or something. Yeah. So give me a something.
It's the same.
Yeah.
I roll history then.
You-
Yep. Nope. No idea.
I mean, in line with the moss on the outside, you know, there is dirt inside here. It's definitely not fresh. So it's been here since the water, you could easily tell.
Hmm.
But that's it.
Okay. Anyone got any idea on this riddle?
Maybe.
At the moment.
Never strays from it. Could it be shadows or something like that?
I-
That's not
I-
bite. No.
or shadows or light seem to be.
You know, I think you might be right.
Shadow might be a good guess. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
First, I was thinking like like light, but you can have light at night, but you can have shadows at night as well.
But light doesn't hide in darkness. Light disperses darkness.
Yeah.
I agree.
Shadow fits
Shadow.
all of these.
And the light spell you cast on the shield does not. It's not always joined to, I guess.
Never strays from its master, whoever casts the shadow. Always joined to its caster, whoever casts the shadow. But
Yeah.
does not bite, I'm not sure of. But
Can a
Lunan puts
shadow
his hand in between the shadow and the light source to see if putting shadow on the spot makes a difference. Maybe we should bow to our shadow? Nah, doesn't make sense.
does shadow bite, and then Dustin looks to Valvis.
Mm. No, not normally.
I'm more interested in whoever write this down on the pedestal and why.
Lunan, I need you to roll a perception check for me, please.
That's 22.
Okay. As you're all standing around facing the pedestal, one of the statues to your right seems to waver a little bit. The shadows that it is casting don't seem to be in line with the shape on the pedestal.
Oh, right.
The shadow that the statue is casting does not seem to be.
Onto the wall behind it, it does not have the same shape as the creature.
Oh,
Luna will go closer, investigating it with his shield held up, so he's lighting light on it.
Alright, you move closer to the statue of the bat, holding your shield up. And as you watch, the light plays with the shadows behind the statue. And almost like a glimmer in front of you, you recognize a crawl space in the wall. Almost as if an illusion has been discovered and you've revealed its true nature. It's about waist high, directly behind the statue, 3 foot wide and 3 foot high, crawling off into the darkness beyond.
Austin, I got the job for you. I
Is
found a
something
hole.
more? here we go.
I found a hole.
Whoops.
I thought those were your specialist subjects.
Holes were my specialty.
There we go.
Yeah, if you're to believe the merchant back in Nyan Cyril, yeah.
Lunan takes up any type of speckle of dust or a small rock or pebble if he can find one on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and cast lights on it and have it to dust it.
Okay. Easily done.
I cast
You
light
carry
on my
the light
shield.
source with you.
Okay. Light on shield. Dusted the light with a stone on it. A stone with light on it, sorry.
You're the smallest one.
I think I am actually, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably am.
Plus, your hands kind of look like they're made for walking on all fours more than any of ours.
Hard
They
to
have
argue
pads.
with that. Yeah.
Bastard scoffs, you racist. No, doesn't say that, but yeah. Yeah, leave the slave to be on all fours. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yelena and Valrus. What are the two of you up to in the meantime?
I'm going to come inside.
I'm not
then-
really sure if I want to.
Alright, Valrus, as you enter the room, squeezing through the door, you know it's awfully bright in here. Dusted is disappearing into a hole behind a statue which doesn't appear to be real. And both Vargo and Lunan have got light spells cast on their shields, watching.
Argo
Perhaps I
is
should follow him just
inspecting
in case.
Okay.
the rest of the statues, I believe.
Ours is gonna follow Dusted.
Alright. Dusted and Valrus. The tight confines of the corridor ahead turn southwards as you slowly following each other. Ahead of you, Dusted, you can see the light illuminates what looks to be like a chamber coming up. And after 15 feet of tight crawling, you finally spill out onto the ground 2 feet down of a small 10-foot square chamber. The chamber itself is empty, except for a strange grid etched into the far wall. Valrus, you come into the chamber as well and notice that there is a strange grid on the far wall Dusted is captivated by.
And that's something. Do you have any idea on what it might be?
Bastard tries to gives Valrus the stone that is infused, or the pebble that which is infused with light,
Mm-hmm.
and then he tries to position himself between it and the tablet on behind, casting a shadow onto it.
Okay.
Just to see if that thing carries over in some way.
Luna yells in saying, "Is it safe in there?"
Looks like it.
And then he starts scrolling.
There isn't much space. There isn't much space though, so don't bring everybody.
Okay, I will wait here then.
No, I said don't bring everybody. You can come, but just we can't all five fit in here.
Then Luna starts climbing in again, squeezing past.
Okay. As you make your way through 15 feet of tight crawl space, eventually you get spat out into this tiny chamber. I assume you're leaving your shield behind. Or are you gonna
Yeah, unless I can fit it on my back. But yeah, if it's that tight, maybe not. I probably leave that and my backpack.
Okay. Alright, making your way through the crawl space. You discover a strange grid etched into the far wall.
And getting closer and inspecting it, does any of it move or anything?
Roll an investigation check for me. Nope, it's etched into the stone. Doesn't move at all.
Apart from that wall, is the rest of the walls, like behind where we came out, looking the same?
Well, yeah, they're all limestone walls, but this looks like it has specifically been inscribed into the wall on a separate occasion.
Wonder what this could mean. Will it be a map?
Maybe if you put off the light entirely.
Luna stops focusing on the light spell, so it should go out.
Alright. The room is this includes the stone that Dusted is carrying?
Yeah.
Well, gargoyles, but yeah.
Bargo, sorry, yeah. So, the light goes out in the room, casting it into darkness, and it takes a few seconds for your dark vision to adjust to the lack of light. Nothing has changed.
Would you light it again, so we can see the colored squares?
Varga, do you hand me the pebble?
Valrus.
Oh, Belarus.
Yeah, I give it to Lunan.
Get it. And cast lights on it.
As the chamber bursts into light illuminated by your stone. Nothing else.
And nothing happened when you pushed these dark stones?
We haven't tried them yet, but I was gonna examine each of them, because if the beak was piercing all these small places to look for food or whatever, I suppose one of them might be important. So Dustin is going to try and poke each of them with a claw and see if any one of them is fake or might be in a loop.
It could be that this is just part of the puzzle and we need to find something more in the main chamber.
It's possible. Squares. It's 15 by 7 squares. So 75 squares. 9 of them are colored. Nothing happens when Dustin taps his claw on these squares, right?
Correct, nothing happens.
How's it going?
Some sort of puzzle or riddle in here as well.
Ooh. Of course.
You didn't find anything else out there, like behind the other statues?
I'm looking for it. DM, I'm looking for it.
Sorry, what are you looking for? Something.
I'm not, expecting some kind of passage behind the other statues on the opposite wall. Trying to search for it.
Okay. I didn't ask you to roll investigation, did I?
Nope.
Please go ahead.
I will guide myself for this one.
Okay.
That will be plus. So 21.
Nice. I will. How long are you going to spend searching?
As long as it takes to be certain that there is nothing behind those statues.
Okay. Walking behind them, running your hands across, I would say, in total a few minutes on each one. So after 7 or 8 minutes or so, you're 100% certain there's no other passages or nothing else behind you.
No luck.
Actually,
Well-
can I try? Can I try something? If there's nothing out there, does anyone have anything colored that you can look through? So, like a different hue that, like I have a potion that's red. So if you look through it, maybe it makes another thing on there. But I would like more colors than red to test this out.
You have
I have the filter of love, which is rose hued.
we have the red gem out in my backpack. Gem
Oh,
with inclusion mark.
that might also work. What about the glasses that you have, Vago? Are they just shades?
Which glasses?
The ones you see in the dark with.
All right. That's a good question, DM. Do they color my vision in some way?
Yeah, the lenses themselves are dark stone grey almost. When you pop them
Okay.
on, they block out all other light, and the lenses, your vision then changes. You start to begin to see shades of black and grey and hues in between. It mimics dark vision entirely and takes a couple of seconds to
Mhm.
kick in.
All right. Shades of gray mostly.
Well, that might also work.
Do have a
Alright.
diamond.
But before you come in here, I'm just gonna try the thing with the potion, and then maybe I should let the experts in here. Then I can climb out first. But can I try that with the rose shoot potion and hold it up to it with the light going through and see if it changes anything?
Nothing happens.
Well, that's my idea. Dustin is
Good
gonna climb
try.
out. Dustin's gonna climb out and make room for Vago.
Okay.
Barris, Lunan, do you want to try anything?
Now you're the
Um,
expert. You can.
I don't know. It talked about bowing outside. He bows to the grid, expecting nothing to really happen.
Nothing happens.
PM.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry. What did you say I saw on the top of the pedestal when I looked at it?
And just an engraving where the cube would sit.
Okay, so it's just sunk down, kind of.
How big is this grid, anyways? How big are the squares?
I believe it
Roll.
occupies all the wall, maybe.
Valrus, roll a d20 for me. The squares, They're all the same size. What you notice with that is they're exactly the same size. Uniform. And there's a divisible amount of them as well. So whatever would fit in here would need to be also the same size if something does fit in. You've seen a similar...
DM question. Which statue was the one that hid the passage? The bat, the frog, or the can?
The bat.
The bat. All right.
Yes.
Blind one.
As you step forward, you notice that the statue itself is an illusion. It doesn't cast a shadow, which is why Lunan's shield didn't have
Mhm.
the shadow of a bat on the back wall.
All right. All right.
Could it be that you have to be blind to see the truth?
Are you going to pop your eyes out?
No, I don't offer that we do that, but I mean, you're mages. You must have some way of doing that.
I wonder.
I could blind you, but I don't think you will like it.
Am I going to be the guinea pig? Do I have to get back in there, Lunan? How much do you want me to crawl through slime before you're satisfied?
All right. Can I come in and see the thing?
I do not
Give me
object.
1 second and I will go out. Luna starts crawling out first.
All right.
My character.
You're under Balris. Yeah, now you're over it. My god.
I pick up my shield and backpack, so I have it.
Let's see what we have here. DM. Which material are the thingy made from?
The thingy, you mean the grid?
Yes.
I mean, you've seen this material around in all of them. Most of the plaques are made from this sort of like beige stone.
Have you tried your detect magic, Balris?
I do not believe I have any more left.
Ah, that's a shame. DM, I will
Yeah.
spend a spell slot to cast detect magic. That one I can do.
Okay. You spend your spell slot to cast detect magic.
But it's ritual.
Yeah, I just want it quickly.
Ahead of you, nothing is magical.
I put my fingers on the grid and just scrap the outside part of it. Does it seem to be dirty?
Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt.
Holy shit.
I take my water. What's the name? Water skin, and try to clean the grid to see if there might be is just gross stuff, not letting us see what's behind.
Remind me, is your shield still got light on it, and have you brought it with you?
If that's not the case, I can light another object. It's not a problem. I touch one of the horns of Arbris and light it.
What the?
Sparks into light, and you begin to see where you're polishing. Nothing magical happens. Nothing out of the ordinary happens.
Oh my god. Guys, how many squares are there in there?
65.
65.
75.
Yeah, but that was wrong of me. It's 7 times 15, so it's
Yeah, it's 105.
That's the exact number of letters there is in the riddle out here.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god! Don't do it! Wow.
No, I was just looking at it. I was like, "Huh, this is interesting. What if we try to spell shadow with the letters in out here on the grid?"
Oh my god, you're a fucking genius. Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know if that's the case. I'm just insane here. Okay, so
Seal,
the first.
It could be the opposite as well. It could be that we should take position 1, 2, and then whatever number from the lines of the riddle.
Yeah, but there's only one problem. There's no W at the last line, so maybe it's just. Oh God, could it be something else?
All right. Let's see. C.
So you can take the S in sunshine.
C.
You can.
O.
Oh God, I have to write this out. I'll open an Excel sheet and try to fix this.
All right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I'm too lazy for this.
I'm doing it. No, don't worry.
Because I started by looking at the rows, and then I was like, it's not the same amount of letters, and then I was like, nah, I don't feel like checking if it's how many letters there is in the riddle, and then I gave up on it because I was thinking of that before. And then I was like, nah, there has to be something more in this room, opposite room.
Comes with.
Comes with sunshine, leaves with night.
You have it in the chat.
in this.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. Yeah.
My god. if this is what it seems.
Just a second, I'm making the grid here.
In the meantime, Stefan is like, what are you guys fucking talking about?
I will be, yeah.
Alright.
This is the most insane coincidence.
I'm curious, Saren, what's Terluna doing?
Watching you all work very, very hard. She's just like peeking through the door.
I love that you are like, yeah, I opened the door. My job here is done.
Yep.
Fuck you all.
She did her bit. Now she's letting the brains figure the brainy stuff out.
I'm too lazy to count these.
I think Giannis is counting.
How did you even realize that there's the same number of letters than
because I have some, I don't know if I have a diagnosis where I like to see sort of like shapes and things that fit together that obviously don't. But in this case,
I have a diagnosis where I don't like letters. The last two rows, I don't know what positions those two are.
Cove. For now, the four letters. The first one is Cove, and the last one is A. A or S? S.
It goes like cover.
Let's see.
Cover us? Could it be something like that? Maybe we should cover all the statues so they don't bow to the nothing. I don't know.
What did you say? Sorry.
Could it be if it starts with cove? Could it be something like cover us, which means like cover the statues?
So cover their eyes or something,
Yeah,
or what? So they don't look. So they're
Yeah.
blinded. We were talking about blindness a little bit ago.
exactly. Like putting a mantle over them.
Cover. It's cover. And 4 more letters. Cover O. Sorry. That's what I have at the moment. Let's see.
Basically.
You're missing 1, by the way. It's 9 slots.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah,
I
the positions.
I haven't added the last 2 positions. I gave up.
All right. My God, Stefan, this thing. Oh my God. Let's see.
Wait. What are you reading? Sorry, to get this cover us or whatever.
He's just taking
Out of place.
taking the first
The
and the second, and then
Cover
the
eyes. Ew.
first letter, and then the 36th letter, 42nd letter, and so on. Yeah, it's probably gonna be eyes. Cover our eyes, or cover eyes.
Oh, but how do the 2 first ones, and then you go to the 36th one?
21st.
Yeah, 21st is V, and then you E, and then you jump. Why do you jump in increments of that? That's just what I'm wondering. Is it every 20th or something?
Dustin, those are the colors. Those are the numbers. If you number the plates with 1 in the upper right corner and 2 in
Yeah.
the one next to it, and then you fill the first row, and then you start.
Wait. Now I got it. That I have it all written down, so I can just do it. Just a second. So the first one is cover. Oh, and then the next one is second. Number 6 is second. What do you say? Second row and 6th. God!
DM, I ran to the main chamber and start covering the eyes of. Well, actually, we are 5. We can go.
Yeah, that's
all. We can go all together and each cover the eyes of one of the statues. At least that way we can rule that possibility out.
Okay, so
I don't know who is writing all of that.
I was writing all of that.
Thank you very much.
I was listening and writing while you guys were talking about how you were going to do it. So, the dark highlighted ones, the passage you came up with was cover their eyes. Is that right?
Cover eyes, we guess, but
Cover
we
eyes.
don't.
Yeah, I actually
translate.
didn't finish the second word. I just thought it might be eyes. Makes sense.
Okay. What are you going to do with that information?
Cover the eyes of the statues to begin with.
Okay. How?
With
We
our
use our hands to begin with.
With your hands. Oh, okay. Actually, you're right. There are exactly enough of you.
Well, that was annoying. I went through them, and yeah, it does indeed say cover eyes.
You're going to.
Oh.
climb up onto the statues and you're going to cover their eyes, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. As each of you climb up onto your individual statues, you lean forward, reaching upwards to cover the eyes of the statues. 2 seconds. 3 seconds pass. And then all of a sudden you hear a faint stone grating on stone. A sound that comes just behind you. You turn around. And as you do, you catch a glimpse of the center of the pedestal. Rising out of it is the cube.
My God. Just, wow. Who came up with the idea? Dusted? It was you?
It possibly was.
My God. Just.
There is
Pretty
my
much.
Excel file of it. I don't know if you can. I've shared it correctly. I hope I've shared it correctly.
Just, I'm out of words, really.
I had to request access.
Wow. I'm just
Okay,
thinking
this one should help. The second one.
I'm just thinking that my group of friends could never resolve this riddle. Oh my God. My God. Wow.
Yeah, once.
No,
once,
but I was only looking at the. But you guys, I thought that we would have to spell shadows. It was you guys who figured out to take the number or the letters in the right order. So I guess it was everybody in this case.
we did teamwork.
Yeah.
I was going to say that when I saw the 9 darkened slots, I thought of the 9 old gods. I thought it might have something to do with that.
Oh, I
But-
didn't notice there were 9 of them.
But yeah, no, I could have never come out with what you did there. Impressive. Oh my God. Wow. I love this riddle and I hate it at the same time. Just because I think that my group of friends could never resolve this. Wow. If we take out our hands from their eyes, DM, does the cube disappear?
As soon as you remove your hands, you begin to hear the grating sound of stone as the cube
All
begins
right.
to slowly depress into the pedestal.
No, don't go out. I put the hands again.
Just put your
Mage hand is transparent, but it will
No.
work to take the cube.
but you could also put your mantle on over the eyes instead.
Mhm. I will just try to DM. I will mage hand the cube and take it, if that's okay.
Okay. Yep. Does
That
Mage
works.
Hand need a semantic component and concentration?
No. Not concentration, but probably somatic.
Probably
Yeah.
just to cast, but not to control. So, yeah, no problem. You cast it. Obviously, you let go. The cube begins to descend, and as you finish casting it, you cover the hands again, and the Mage Hand flies across and grabs the cube from the pedestal.
Wow. I'm impressed. Dissonance. I wonder why it's in
But
common.
no, this is not Omuans.
Yeah. No, I mean.
It was written in common. This was written in common, so it's not Omuans. Someone has left a trail here to follow,
Huh. Ah.
which is even weirder.
Out of character, out of play, I believe that's the only way you can do it for an English-speaking audience. Yeah, let's go with that.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Either that, or there is an illusion that affects the way in the language you think. So if it affects the common because you are common, but that would be insulting to the elves. So I'm not going to say that.
Oh god, I'm really proud of this group. Wow. Anyways, Lunan, you're the only one without a cube.
I'm cubeless.
You're
Hand it to me then. I take out make some space in my backpack and put it in the
my
bottom of the backpack, and then put my stuff back in on top.
my respects to Papa Soto. That was fun.
All right.
Right.
You pull your backpack off and stow the cube safely within.
All right,
Which one is it I got?
Papa Soto. Let's see.
Should we update the... Should we
Yeah,
make this map where we also write who has it?
in the bag of holding, you have the equipment of all the party, and I already put the cube of Papa Soto in yours.
Oh, smart.
Just easier. They are some key items that we best keep the track of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm feeling like going for another one here. That was fun.
I guess we can go to the other one in water.
Yeah, that one should be okay.
The
I'm
water is 8-hour thing, right? Let me just double check.
I'm fearful of going too close to that temple thingy.
No, it's just 1 hour. I think Luna will recast Water Walk through ritual before we leave.
Okay. I tell you what, let's call our break here.
Good point.
And you guys, when we come back, you can talk about the route and then plot it down so we can decide where you're off to. So let's call 15
Alrighty.
minutes, shall we?
Luna will ritually recast, since it felt like we were in that temple for a bit. So we have plenty of time. The spell is 1 hour.
Walk on water, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So taking 10 minutes to cast that.
Yep.
Does anyone else want to do anything in the meantime?
Feel ashamed for not coming out with the solution by myself. Nah, it's not the case.
Alright. As the
It was
shame
team
grips
effort.
you. Yeah. As the shame grips you, you decide not to drown yourself in the moving river. Instead, collect yourself and push on forward. Good choices, Vargo.
Even if he tried to drown himself.
He's got walk on water. Exactly. So, the spell casts off then. And you all have walk on water for an hour.
What time is it?
It is
It's night.
It's nighttime.
Night. Okay.
You're currently standing inside the shrine above the slimy stairs.
Do we do this last one and go to sleep, or do you guys want to rest already?
I think we can squeeze in one more.
I believe
Should
so.
we just cast another spell for traveling? As much as I'd like to lie down for a little bit, I think it's...
Mhm.
Alright.
How far is it?
Good question. That will be according to the map, around 700 feet, 650.
That'll take you about 40 minutes on foot.
Walk
Let's
here.
do that.
So you're all going to head down on foot, walking across. Can somebody just map out a path for me, please?
Sure.
And is it gonna be Yelena in front?
Yeah, she can be. She can lead the way.
Oh, just
Over.
straight ahead, yeah. like, just straight as the bird flies, yeah.
So you're going
Yeah.
through the building, yeah, basically.
We'll climb up it and go over the top.
Alright, that'll get
I
you to
mean-
the back of the shrine. The entrance to the shrine is around the front, so...
Oh,
I mean, we can go around the shrine. Okay.
But
Isn't
which
it-
way?
Isn't it safer to go along the cliff face than
Yeah.
walk in the big middle river?
There
I
you
mean,
go, Stefan.
Also true.
yeah. If Yalena's leading the way, she'll take Dusted's advice and keep to the edge,
So actually
the
going
the
more
shallow bit.
here.
I suppose
that
that
way.
works.
Maybe like that.
yeah, that's fine.
Before it gets too messy.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we've got Yelena, then
The marching order is in the.
Jalena,
Barry-
Alvis, Vargo, Doom, Dustin.
Mhm.
Yelena, Valrus, Vargo, Lunan, Dusted. Perfect. Alright, Yelena, what sort of pace are you setting?
A normal pace.
And roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh dear.
What are the rest of you doing as you're moving across these next... It's probably going to be 50 minutes, given that you're not going a direct route, so it's a bit longer. Close to an hour. So,
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, same.
Vargo and Valrus are
120 feet.
watching. Lunan,
We just follow.
you're going to follow. Dusted?
I'm just trotting behind, yeah, following, keeping an eye out.
Okay, so you're also watching out.
Yeah, because I'm bringing up the rear.
Okay. Yelena, then remind me the pace that you're setting?
Normal.
Normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
regular pace.
Alright, so you're going to start heading out that way. What was your perception check at 21? Okay.
Yes.
You head out of the shrine. As you exit the shrine, you cast about, and it is night time. The recent storm has cleared the sky of clouds, and the bright twinkling of stars is more than enough to cast dim light across the landscape of Omu. A slow breeze blows at your backs as you exit the shrine and step simply quite easily across the slime-covered steps. As you look ahead, turning east towards your destination, north, sorry. Yelena, with a 21, you notice that the intersection up ahead, the current is awfully strong. The water cascading down from the waterfall from the recent storm is moving very swiftly. You would most likely need to be rolling acrobatics checks for your journey across the raging river that is now washing down from the waterfall.
Can she see any kind of way around that? Like, maybe it's the current is there, but it's like not as strong.
From everywhere in front of you, no, what you may be able to do is cross between one house and another house where there are dead spots in the water. But from the waterfall straight down, let me actually draw in some lines. So the current is flowing very fast down this way,
Ah, okay.
which means as soon as you get into the middle of the zone,
Yeah.
anywhere in the
okay.
center here, it's going to start to pull you down towards the arrow. You can fight it by trying to go straight.
Sure.
But think about what you've got here is basically, you know, airport escalators, the ones that move underneath you.
Yeah.
That is what you're looking at running across now. Every single step that you make, you're being brought further down.
You have to move in a diagonal,
You would
like
need to, yeah.
over there.
And as soon
Or
as
we
you
just
fall,
walk straight and end up
the current,
much further down.
as soon as you fall, yeah, the current will sweep you down, and you'll go rolling down. Because you can't sink into the water now. So it's going to be like moving concrete.
Yeah, she'll mention it to the others, and she'll ask or suggest we could try going between the buildings, rather than trying to cross, because it. Well,
What's
don't
the
think-
distance? 100 feet. One of us can go. Oh, that's that. Do you have your cape that you can dimension door with?
Does it point to Valorous?
Yes,
Because
I
Valorous
do.
has.
Yeah, right. Does that? Does it still have one use at least?
I haven't used it. I don't know if Valorous have used it. Does it says because he obviously hasn't been in contact with this thing for the last. When was it? Like 1 or 2 days ago?
Maybe, yeah.
I
DM.
could try and see if it has a charge by teleporting a couple of feet away.
DM.
And wasting the charge.
With my knowledge of magic, what happens if Barry's holding a rope teleports to that side over there? I mean, if we hold one end of the rope and Barry's holds the other, and Barry's teleports to that side, what happens?
Roll an Arcana check for me firstly, and then what do you expect would happen?
I expect that the rope will snap in half.
Obviously, the rope will teleport with him, creating a problem in the space-time continuum, and I don't know. I have no idea. I rolled an 11.
And at
Maybe we can.
Go on.
Maybe we can throw the rope.
It's 100 feet. That's the problem.
Like take 2 ropes, tie them together, throw a backpack. How far would the backpack fly?
Oh, actually, an arrow in a longbow might work.
That's perfect. But let's shoot Dustin. It
Gentlemen,
wasn't Dustin.
I
But
just want to throw back to an old plan we had. Why don't we just ride the river down to another shrine and then walk around? I know that you gentlemen really want to cross this river, but if it is 100 feet across, I think it's easier to just take the canoe down the river to the other temple and then work our way around.
I believe the intention is to not come closer to this area right here. This place seems interesting in all the wrong ways.
Dusted did figure out that puzzle earlier, though, so he might have a point.
The only thing
Yeah.
I am worried about is if somebody goes under. Can everybody swim well?
You know
I'm a
what?
strong swimmer.
Yeah.
Mister, I cough everywhere I go.
Drag you down with me.
I'll just teleport away.
All right. Dustin has a point. Let's do what he says.
That is a dangerous assumption.
We can certainly give it a go.
But then the idea is to go back, right? Like this way around, and then just use the boat down to this one. If that makes sense, shall I try to draw it?
I believe it's a good idea to clean that one first.
Yeah, I get that, but there is still the main river to contend with.
Yeah, but that's going to be a problem.
No, because if we get into the circle, we can probably get out there here, right?
I mean, we could go through the big circle. Well, tomorrow.
Like here. So
I-
yeah.
I will do you one better. Why don't Barris teleport alone with someone, and the three of us remaining fly? Will that work
That
for you?
also works.
All
It
right,
is the safer option.
let's do that.
Valorous get Vargo onto the other side, because if the medium armor starts to drag him down, he will definitely be underwater.
He will not. He's incapable of going underwater.
Well,
And he will be shut up again at the rate of 60 feet per round. If he
DM,
were.
I will burn a 4th level spell slot, and I will use one charge of the crystal rod of spellcasting
Mm-hmm.
to cast Fly at 5th level on myself. Let's say Barris. No, not Barris. Yarlena and Lunan. So we have an hour, I believe. Oh no, 10 minutes or what? An hour, 10 minutes, I believe, of flying
Minutes, yeah.
at 60 feet.
So you are not gonna cast it on whom?
Dustin and Valorous are not gonna be cast. Yeah.
Okay. So Vargo, Luna, and Yarlena are gonna be flying.
Yes.
Let's. All right. And
The intention is to follow the path intended.
So you three are gonna fly that way.
Hmm.
Okay. And Dusted and Valorous, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, time to creep behind Dusted with my cloak in both hands and,
Should
go for a
each
big
of-
hug and teleport across.
Across where?
To, I believe, where the party token has been moved.
Yeah, but you have to describe that so you say like how many feet to north or how many feet up or down or something like that. So that's how the spell works. So I guess you have to say how many feet do you think that you will teleport across. I think that actually is.
It's 250! I scream from the other side.
You
300.
bastard!
So Valorous, over to you.
300 feet to
That way is north.
this north, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck North. Oh my god.
I was gonna say south. Is the better.
Oh god!
Let me just see. So you guys would get there instantaneously at 60 feet per flight speed, 60 feet per round.
So 10 feet per second.
So
That's pretty quick, I think.
That is quite quick. 23 seconds to get across to where they will be.
But if you
How
dash,
quick-
It's
How quick is
7
a gargoyle?
rounds. That's 7 rounds, roughly.
Fly last 10 minutes, I believe. Let's check just in case.
can you dash with fly and go 120?
Yes, using your action, you can.
Yeah.
Question: How fast is a gargoyle?
It's lower than we are. I can guarantee you that.
All
Yeah,
right.
10 minutes.
So. And then the distance on the spell, is that a spell or are you using the cloak to do that?
Mm-hmm.
The dimension door is cloak.
The
Cloak, indeed. Dimension door itself is 500 feet,
Okay.
I
That's what I wanted.
believe.
Let's see. I think it should be 500 feet.
Quite
Yep.
certain.
It is 100% correct. Now where is my map? I found it. Okay. Vargo, you finish casting your fly spell, and the three of you lift off the ground as you begin to fly across the raging river below. Valrus and Dusted, within an instant, Dusted, you get teleported to the other side as Valrus utters a distance. About 5 seconds into your journey, Vargo, you and your companions, as soon as you take to the skies, on the roof.
I mean, we can hover over the river, but yeah, sure.
Let's zoom in and oopsie.
I want to get Dimension Door myself.
Alright. I've added your tokens to the map because as you take to the skies and you're just at the top of the parabola and busy heading towards your destination, large winged gargoyles leap off the surrounding buildings and begin to chase you.
Can we just ignore them? I'm pretty sure we're faster than they are. It's 60 feet fly speed that we can dash.
Gargoyles also have a 60-foot fly speed.
Fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, they are pretty heavy rock creatures. They have to stay airborne somehow, and that needs speed.
Doesn't make sense, but alright.
They do, and as they do, the gargoyles actually keep up with you, Vargo. Let me just
Alright.
get quite a view there.
Oh boy.
I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Should we move our tokens to the other side? Me and Valis?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Really?
Initiative.
That was with advantage. I'm. How many gargoyles are attacking us?
Are you going to take the time to perceive what's around you?
No. Fuck it.
I see 6.
I just fly ahead to whatever Barris and Dusted are. If we are going to hold our ground, it's better to do it together. But I will try to fly at low altitude then. If not, just closer to the water, as close as I can.
Okay. We'll get to your turn as soon as it comes up. When are you? You're 11th. I don't know if you're going to be alive long enough, though.
Alright.
Hold on, where did my gargoyle
Varus, do you
go?
mind Varus, would you mind joining me on the other side?
You know, maybe. Where am I? I'm
There
tiny.
you are.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we're
the
very
wrong
tiny.
tool. There we go. Yes.
The game designers just decided they shouldn't be flying around here. It makes it too easy to get to the lava island.
It does.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you teleport across the other side, you notice gargoyles leaping off the nearest roofs and buildings. Apologies.
So teleport is fine, but flying is not. That's racism of some kind.
It's teleportism. Alright. Valrus, you're up first for the 21.
The furthest. Oh wait, are these guys moving as well over here? I can't tell.
Yeah, all of the gargoyles on the map you've noticed have moved.
God. Oh God, they're all going for him. Going to attempt to hold an action to yep, slow. If these two groups bunch together.
So you're gonna hold an action to cast slow.
Yes.
And which two groups are you talking about?
I don't know if you can see the ruler.
No.
Oh, okay. This one
Oh, yeah.
and this one.
Okay, those
The one's on our side.
the ones on
Yeah.
your side. So if they merge, then you're gonna slow them.
Yes.
Are there tokens on the map? I don't think they've loaded for me.
Yes, it's just that they are really tiny.
Yeah, zoom your Omu map all the way into where the tokens are on the map.
Oh damn.
Alright, that brings us to Yelena.
She will be dashing just to get to the others. What's her flying speed?
6.
She is
60. So if
dashing.
he does, is 120.
Oh, like, yes, that takes us to like the others. Yeah, so she'll do that. She'll dash. I think it takes me to there. Let me double check.
Yes.
Yarlena is
Yeah.
dashing.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will probably be her because I don't really have anything that's a bonus action except for shield, but I don't think we'll need it yet.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll leave it for now.
Alright, which brings us then to the gargoyles. Oh, I haven't activated that ruler. Okay, so you go dashing across. Alright, so the two nearest to you on the roof. Lunan and Valrus.
Vargo.
Sorry, Vargo. One for each of you is going to come flying in. And is going to try and make an attack. Alright, it's going to do a flyby and try and... It gets two attacks, so a bite and a claw, and as it flies past you, it's going to try and claw you and bite you. So, for each of you, I'm gonna roll first one. So that's for the first one, Vargo, that is an 18 for the bite.
It fails.
Okay, and then for his claws, as he tries to swipe past you, oh, he gets an awful 7.
17,
Oh
you mean?
wait, sorry, 17. Then he gets a 21.
21 hits.
Okay. As he goes passing you, the claws scratch you for 7 points of damage.
Alright, I will roll for fly. That's good.
Nice. Okay. Then the next one for Lunan. Uh, 18.
I believe that's my new AC. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll for the claws as well. Ooh, and a 23.
That hits.
Alright, so the bite as he goes flying past bites you, that'll be a d6 plus 2, and the claws a d6 plus 2. So I'm going to roll 2d6 and add 4. As he manages, you're straggling just behind. That's 9 points of damage as he grabs you in his claws and takes a chunk out of you before flapping slightly away. That is the gargoyle's turn, which brings us to Dusted Coal.
Dustin is still a little disoriented from being grabbed and manhandled over here. So as he turns around to look at the others who haven't taken to the air yet, he spots the gargoyles who have taken flight. He's gonna take 2 shots at the nearest gargoyle, which I think is it the southern the eastern one or the western one? I think it's the western one, or
Yeah, that one with purple.
oh, okay, so it's the eastern one. Yeah, he takes 2 shots at that with the longbow,
Okay.
and this is where we learn that piercing damage does nothing against stone creatures.
Is my,
22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
I'm just gonna roll for the other one and 25. So two hits
Uh-huh.
for a total of 19 damage.
Okay. Are your arrows magical?
No,
Is the
because
longbow magical?
we didn't do the quest that would have given us magical arrows. So no.
Alright, and neither is the longbow.
No, it's just a normal longbow.
Alright, the first arrow, both of them hit, but they seem to splinter and pierce off the side. Almost, it's almost as if the gargoyle's resistant, you know, to non-magical attacks.
Oh, who would have thought?
I know.
And Dustin, in his usual fashion, his first instinct is to run to the people who are being attacked. But as he sort of like approaches the river and just feels the force on his boot,
Mm-hmm.
he takes a step back and ends on sort of like standing on the edge here.
Okay.
And that's much.
Alright, then that brings us to Vargo.
I turn to Lunan and say, I believe it would be wise to follow. I dash towards the rest of the party on the other side. So you can take your attacks of opportunity if you want.
Oh, please don't knock him out of the sky.
Alright, well, only the one that was engaged with you will take his attack of opportunity on you.
Alright, that puts me next to your winner.
So let's add 4 onto this. A 14.
Oh, thank God.
It fails.
Okay.
When I get to the rest of the party, I say, I suggest we might look for cover inside a building or something. And that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Lunan.
He heeds the recommendation he just received and try to fly as quick as is possible away, taking the opportunity attack if they choose to.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there will be one attack coming your way as you flee across. That's a 13, that's pretty poor.
Misses, and I will also do the dash action, so I will end up together with the group.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to move your token?
Yep.
Alright, that brings us to the top of round 2 with Valrus.
I don't know what to
Get to safety to start with.
do. Yeah, that is an option. Is going to move directly over there if he can.
Oh. Yeah, that's possible.
By dashing.
Okay. That's not a problem at all. You're running across there.
Yep.
Okay. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes.
Alright, then that'll bring us to Yelena. As you turn around and you see Valrus belting it across between the buildings.
She is. He's still flying. Hold on, wait for my sheet to load. I just want to double check the range of. Right, no, I don't think they're in range. I think. Oh no, they are. She's gonna before she dashes away. She's gonna use Ray of Frost on this one down here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The purple one.
Yeah. 24.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Oh, cool. And 9 points of cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10.
10 feet.
Nice.
And then she'll she'll fly away. I think there. And that will be her turn.
Okay. Which then brings us to the gargoyles. This one has got his speed reduced, but it is 30 feet to the nearest. So he is going to. Oh. Alright, I'll fly there then. Right behind you, Lunan. 45 feet to the front. He's going to fly up to there. 4. I'm going to take the dash attack as well. To move across over to there. So, I'm going to do some attacks now all in a row then for Dusted. You've got to have 2 of them coming at you.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll 4d20. And each one gets 4, so there's 1 natural 20. A 17, so the nat 20 is 24. 17 was a 21.
There's 2 hits on me for sure, because that's the 17 and the 16th.
The 16 plus 4 is 20. Does that hit? AC 20?
Yeah, that beats my AC just. Yeah.
So 2 normal hits and 1 crit. They all do the same damage.
So
that's
yeah.
4. That's going to be 4.
What? Wait. What's the crit like? So that's 24, right? Well, actually, let me just confirm. No, that I'll just take all of it. Yeah. So that's 3. I can only see 2 of the rolls, so I don't know what the rest of them are.
20 and a 3.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to take that for now.
Okay, so it's 3d6 plus 6, and then the crit is plus 8.
Mm.
So it's 3d6 plus 4.
Plus 14. Yeah.
So it's 9 and 14, so 23. As 2 of them come speeding in and almost bowl into you, claws and teeth bared, scratching up legs and arms and limbs, hovering in front of your face. Lunan, 2 of them are on you. So I'm going to do the same and roll 4d20. Each one has got a plus 4. So the 19 is a 23 and the 12 is a 15. The other 2 are going to miss.
The 15 misses.
So just 1 hit. And that's a d6 plus 2. So that's 4 points as they come flying in.
As that happens, Dusted swings his longbow to the side, smacks it in the head, and tries to intercept the damage.
Oh, okay.
Which is a reduction of using my reaction to reduce damage by 1d10 plus 3.
Nice.
So no damage.
No damage.
Yeah, it won't
Pretty
hit.
much, yeah, blocked.
Oh, very good. Okay. Lunan, you take no damage. The last one to go then is for Vargo. And it attacking you from the front. 2 attacks. Oh, well that's awful. That's a 5 and a 3, so 9 and 7 miss completely. Which brings us to Dusted Cole, followed by Vargo.
Dusted has removes his longbow and takes out the dwarven hammer that he's been carrying on to this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Realizing the piercing damage definitely doesn't work, he's going to take a chance at doing some bludgeoning damage. They're probably not undead, so they won't get the bonus attack, but he will definitely take swings with it. And he's going to target the one that is already wounded in front of Lunan, and the one straight to his in front of him, the teal one.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 attack on each.
Okay. Go ahead.
22 on the purple one, and 11 on the teal one.
The 22 hits, the 11 is a miss.
And when I hit with a melee attack, it becomes marked. So the purple one is marked.
Mhm.
So if it attacks anyone else than me within 5 feet of me, it's with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna have you rolled damage
Yeah,
for your hit?
yeah, I'm rolling damage now. Since I don't have a weapon besides the Warhammer, it's a D10 plus 1. So that's 7 damage. Magic this time.
Okay.
How high are them? Okay.
Are you guys running now?
Hmm.
I kind of need to know.
They're flying above you.
I'm running. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dustin's gonna make an interesting move now. This is how confident Dustin feels. He is basically gonna start running using feline agility,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna run. So the 2 ones to the north, and he will also pass the 2 ones that are next to Lunan. So he can maybe run through 4 opportunity attacks as he moves.
Okay. And where is he moving to?
So he's taking 1 step south, and then he's running 55 feet towards the others that have run away. So he just takes 1 step south and then 55. So that's
Math.
that should be there. Let me just confirm that.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
are on foot.
Yeah. So he's trying to sort of like pull the attacks of opportunity for the 4 in front, and maybe even the 5th one in the back when he runs past that as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you go 1 step south and then across, you do indeed draw the opportunity attacks of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Two misses, but 1 natural 20.
Okay. That I cannot remember. Is natural 20 always guaranteed hit?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Ah, bloody hell. Well, I'm still going to use one of my features, which is the parry I have, because then I'm only going to take half damage from that attack.
Okay.
Because it says here, you can roll a d8 as reaction. And no, wait. Oh, wait. Can I use a reaction on my own turn? That's a good question. I cannot remember now.
Yes, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
can
but I won't get it back until next turn, obviously. But yeah, yeah. So it just gives me resistance to the damage, if it hits anyway.
Okay, so it's a d6 plus 2 plus 8, so it's a d6 plus 10. Ready?
Mm-hmm. 12.
12 points.
And I'm just
Half.
gonna roll this for show that I have an AC of 27 in this moment.
Wow.
Very. Okay.
Alright, so you take half of that damage?
So that's 6 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, as you go running away, fleeing the scene. Anything
I
else?
think Dustin sees it differently, but okay, fair.
I'm only baiting you. Alright, then that brings us to Vargo.
Oh wait.
No?
Oh, before I end my turn, just a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
I regain 10 1d10 plus 7 hit points. So I got 14 back.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Alright, that then brings us to Vargo.
I use my action to cast a minor illusion of Arky,
Mm-hmm.
baiting his wings. Let's say over there. Well, that doesn't.
I can see that.
You can see that.
Yeah.
All right. That's enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's hope that works. And with my 60 feet of movement, I go next to Yarlena again.
Alright, anything else?
That's my turn. No, that's my action and move.
Alright, that brings us to Lunan.
Yes. Think. Does this have any effect? No, it shouldn't have any effect. I think I will move first. But after I moved, I will cast Spirit Guardian
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
with to protect all my friends again.
Mm-hmm.
I will be over here somewhere because I see all my friends, right?
Yes. Even
Yeah.
Valrus.
Then I cast Spirit Guardian on myself,
Mm-hmm.
which means cost for movement within that range.
It slows them by how much?
Half.
Half.
And the radius is 15.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's all I am able to do.
Alright, then that brings us to the next round with Valrus.
How far away are they, taking into consideration their height
They
from
are
me?
from you.
Within
18
fireball distance.
About the furthest is 110 feet away. The nearest is 670 feet away.
But when taking their height as well
Yeah, I mean they
into
were
account.
following Vargo when he was skimming the surface.
Oh, okay. Then I will plonk slow down on the group at the front.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Can you add and circle? Oh wait, no.
It's a
Slow is
cube.
individual. It's a cube.
Yeah. So, like that roughly.
So you're not planning on catching the two at the back.
It's only 6 anyways.
Fair enough.
Everything in there. A wisdom save.
Okay. There we go. Wisdom saving throw. Alrighty. Okay, well, it's just straight rolls. They don't get any bonuses or penalties. So, for 6 of them... Let me... That's 2 6s.
What's your DC, Barris?
16.
Nice.
4 and 8, so only one of them passes. And let's say it was the blue one if we're going, because he was the last one to pass.
Yeah, from top to left to right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Before he sees their wings slow down, their flapping, is going to quickly dart behind the building
Mm-hmm.
and wait.
It's concentration, but you don't need to see them, do you?
Don't believe
Yeah.
so.
No.
Okay. Anything else? So then that'll bring us to Yelena.
Am I still in range? Oh, I think it's just in range. Yes. Oh wait, no, is that one dead? I don't think it is.
They didn't react to my hammer. I guess you saw that, probably.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
Dustin smacked them with a hammer and nothing happened.
Now that
Oh boy.
you took damage, you hit.
Yeah, but it didn't sort of like burst into flames like Undead would.
No.
I'll go for the one with the black border,
Okay.
and she'll attempt to ray of frost it from where she is.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Well, I'd be surprised if that one hit.
It does not, no. A 13 is a miss, I'm afraid.
That's alright. She won't run away just yet. She will ask the others, are we continuing to run? Because they might follow us forever.
I, if for nothing else, because yeah, I think we run.
Okay.
Maybe get inside somewhere.
Jarlena, can you pick up Paris and
Oh.
fly with him?
Yes, I will grab him. She will then fly towards Varus, and she'll start flying down. So I think I don't know how high up she is at the moment.
Not very high if you're the same as Fargo, so
Yeah, so
a few feet off the ground.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so she'll fly around the building towards Varus, and then she will tell him, "Don't go anywhere. I'm going to pick you up."
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm not happy about it either.
Where is it, Yelena?
Keep doing that, and I will leave you here at the mercy of these flying rocks.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me, please.
Athletics. Isn't that 20? But that's not 23. I think.
One hand.
No problem. In fact, not even a hand. You just grab him by the scruff of the neck and you lift him up. As you almost Superman into this. Well, depends where you want to fly with him, but.
I think I only have like 15 foot of movement, so she'll start. I need to zoom out because I can't see. She will start flying kind of in this direction. Oh wait, I don't know if you can see the ruler. In that direction. Because then at least she can go over the roof, and if something happens, they're not gonna fall into the water.
So you're just
You
gonna cross
should-
over.
Yeah, she's just gonna start crossing over and probably fly 5 foot up, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Have to do the rest next time.
Okay.
You should have quite a few. Like, weren't you by the corner?
It took me 35
Okay.
to get to here.
And you have 60.
So that's 45. So she can fly 15 foot up.
Mm.
Yeah. Hopefully to the edge of the roof or something.
No problem. Yeah, go ahead and move both your tokens across.
There. I'll move him. There we go. That will be her turn.
Alright, so how high in the sky are you? 15 feet high.
She's 15 foot, and they're like at the edge of the roof. I think. I'm not sure how high the buildings are.
The building is just about 15 foot high.
Yeah.
Just-
So they're like,
So you literally just on above the building.
yeah.
You could touch down if you wanted.
Sure. She'll leave that up to Varus if he wants her to let go.
Okay. And then that's the end of your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Alright, that then brings us to the gargoyles. So the only one who saved will get to move is 60. Oh, Dustin and Luna, and I believe you'll just be able to.
Remember, the last 15 takes 30 feet of movement.
Because they're moving into the spirit guardians with difficult
Yep.
terrain.
It's not
Good point.
actually difficult terrain, it's half movement, which is
This
better.
isn't. Hold on. This is the wrong blue one I was talking about. What's this? Oh yeah, cool. There we go.
These things are fast.
Okay, so Spirit Guardians was again Wisdom saving throw, wasn't it? And a 16 to boot. Alright,
Yes.
he's gonna roll his Spirit Guardians as he gets in, and he gets a 3, which is pretty poor. So, Lunan, go ahead and roll your damage as he moves into
That's
the
3d8.
area. The rest only get 30 feet of movement, but funnily enough, it is enough to get him into there as well. Oh, 15. Okay. I'm going to roll a wisdom saving throw for the black circled gargoyle. Oh, and he fails too. You can either re-roll or you can share the 15 damage if you want.
But I rolled wrong, so I will re-roll with actually d8s. I rolled d10s.
Ah,
So ignore the 15.
okay.
But I think I will roll 1 for all the damages this round.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. 16.
Oh,
So it was even better anyway.
Alright, I'll take one of the other guy as well. Alright, cool. That is all of the gargoyles, which brings us to Dusted. Running on foot.
Dustin has sort of lost sight of Jelena and Valris. And doesn't. These gargoyles, they're also 15 feet in the air?
Roughly, yeah. They're all about the same height, yes.
Um, fuck. Dustin's gonna take 2 shots with the longbow against the one that doesn't seem slowed. I don't know, like doesn't flap its wing weird.
That one. Yep. A 10 is a miss. And
And a 15.
a 15 is a hit. As the arrow strikes the stone skin of the gargoyle, roll your damage. Okay.
Please ignore the roll that I did to myself. It's a 21 damage with non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And since I haven't stood still, I can only move 30 feet. So I will move across here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Then that brings us to Vargo.
The dinosaurs are out. If the dinosaurs are out, actually, it might be better to take them. Ah. But how? Is the question.
Just take them slowly while retreating. Start
Yeah.
shooting firebolts.
Yeah, good point. I will upcast Tasha's Mind Whip to affect the nearest two.
Okay.
So that will be a 3rd level spell, and 2 intelligence saving throws, please.
Ooh.
Please tell me they're
Ooh.
dumber than dusted. Please tell me they're dumber than dusted.
Okay, 2 intelligence saving throws. A 15 is the highest that they rolled.
A
dumber.
what?
15. I rolled a 15 and a 5.
Funnily enough, that one saves.
Oh.
The other doesn't. But which one is the one that was affected, Tim?
Why don't you roll a d6 for me? 1 to 3 is the black one. 4
Alright.
to 6.
So the black one.
The
Alright.
black one,
The
yeah.
black one takes. The black one takes 9 points of psychic damage, in case that matters.
Mm-hmm.
The other takes half, so 4.
Okay.
The black one can move or attack, but he cannot do both.
It doesn't slow already do that to him, by the way.
And yeah, he's already slowed as well, so ooh.
No, I think slow does something slightly different.
Yeah, slow just impedes multi-attack, lowers their armor class, and reduces their speed, which is huge. All of those things are huge, but yeah. What?
No, it says here on its turn it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Isn't that the same with Tasha's?
Let's
No, Tasha's is movement. and
Oh,
stuff
as well.
I
Okay,
think.
okay, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so
So
it's a little different.
So the black one can move or attack, but he cannot do both next turn. And my 60 feet of movement will be used to move over there, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Then that brings us to Lunan.
Lunan will firebolt this guy. The blue.
Mm-hmm. The
Uh,
dark blue one in front of you.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
If it hits,
That's a
it
hit.
takes 13 damage of firebolt.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me.
Okay,
And then
Lunan, you notice he is bloodied.
great. And I will hover just above Duster to keep him somewhat protected.
So you're still 15 foot in the air.
Exactly. So
His
if
buttocks-
I think I will go down 5 feet. So I'm he's within the. They would have to go into the.
Melee. If they go into melee with me, they will be hit by the Spirit Guardians, you know.
Yeah. How do you change the elevation there? So I'm staying at 10. My feet are just hovering above Dusted's head.
Dusted is 5 foot, so you're
Well, then I can go down a bit more. Great. Oh, why doesn't?
Let's see. I think Dusted is 5'3". Yeah, 5'3".
Yeah, I will be barely a foot above you.
Oh god.
Alright, is that your go? Is that your turn done?
Yeah.
then that brings us to Valrus at the top of round 4. Valrus, you're busy being carried by Yelena 15 feet up. The roofing tiles are like inches below you.
I see those two back there, the blue and black one,
Mm-hmm.
like to attempt to cast a chromatic orb at second level towards them.
Alright, just add chromatic orb. You're currently being carried, so I think it might impede unless you dismount from your carrying person, your steed. I just want to see if it's chromatic orb.
It is like material and everything.
Goodness me, that took ages. I mean, really, you're only going to throw an energy sphere, isn't it? So, yeah, no, you could do it while you're being carried. That's not a problem at all.
Oh, I figured either way I could, I guess, let go and run a few feet back and let Erlena pick me up again.
And they are
That would-
within range as well. So, yeah, go
Yes. Like to twin it and send a globule of acid towards them.
on. Okay. So, you're going to do one on each?
Yes.
Nice. Alright.
Oh,
So, a 13 is a miss, but a 15 is a hit.
okay.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Oh, good idea. I will do that. 14.
Not quite there, is it? But
Mm.
you can. The inspiration is a D10 to add onto your roll, not
Oh.
advantage. You can roll it that way if you want.
I would have probably rolled it that way. Would have had. That should do it.
A 4 definitely does it. Okay, so as you twin your spell, the acid just splashes over both of them, covering the two of them. Go ahead and roll your damage, sir.
18 for one of them. And 23 for the other.
Right, which one is which?
We'll go top down. So 18 to the black one, 23 to the blue.
Okay. As the chromatic orb strikes the one with the blue, it almost stops, flapping its wings and takes a nosedive before it crumbles into dust and falls into the raging river below. It is gone. The other one, from where you are in this dark, you've noticed it's quite jittery as it's flapping, as if it's quite heavily wounded now. Its movement is slowed quite drastically as well. Does that bring us to the end of your turn?
It does.
Alright, which means Yelena, you are next.
He is going to. I'm trying to think if I have anything that has this kind of range. I have a crossbow, I guess. It is not magical though, but that will probably be fine anyway. Can she shoot the one that's here, or is the building in the way?
You can see that one. Remember, you're 15 feet above, so you're on top of the building.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, you can see down between the roofing, no problem.
Alrighty. She will... Oh, wait. How far away was that? Oh, it's 60 foot. She's gonna use Rare Frost.
Okay, even better.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Never mind. She's not used to flying and shooting Rare Frost.
Their AC is reduced by 2.
What did you say, sorry?
Due to
The
The
AC of the
AC.
gargoyles.
Yeah, that's still a miss.
Oh, okay.
You need a 15.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And that will probably be her turn.
okay. Which brings us then to the gargoyles. Okay, this one, move or attack, literally, he's gonna move there. As well as these ones to there. These... Your illusion fails, Vargo, but these 2 gargoyles just fly that way and then disappear out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Okay. Which brings us to Dusted Coal.
Godless creatures. I don't have arrows enough for all of you. And he takes another 2 shots at the wounded one that doesn't seem to be moving very well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forgetting they need to make wisdom saves for the
Oh
slug.
yeah. Oh yeah.
This...
We'll probably do that first, yeah. But
Oh, I didn't roll the saving throws for the slow.
yeah, and it matters if I hit with the longbow. No, wait, it doesn't with one of them.
15 hit.
But yeah.
The 12 doesn't.
And
Okay. He's still standing. Anything else?
yeah, I think I'll try to move. Oh, just a second. I'm gonna move you, Lunan, so I can access my token. Just a second. 1, 2. So he's gonna run down here with everyone sort of like circling above him.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Dusty's turn.
Okay. Then that brings us to Vargo.
I pick up Dusted if he lets me.
Dusted.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Do you want to fight those things?
No, but apparently flying away from them doesn't work. It just brings in more of them, doesn't
Good point. Man, you're on track today, Dusted. I hold my action to cast Toll to Death when I see one of those fuckers.
Okay. No problem. Anything else?
Nah, that's my turn.
Well then that'll bring us to Lunan.
Lunan will increase elevation again to 15
Mm-hmm.
and kind of stand somewhere around here to block a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And what effect? Yeah, I think I will just go for firebolt to the green in the bottom.
The red.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's red inner and green
Yeah.
outer.
The red and green one. Go ahead, sir.
Don't think that hits. 13.
Yeah, it hits.
Hits.
He's slowed, so that hits.
15 damage.
Ooh.
Here.
Okay. Anything else?
Where I am.
All good?
Well,
Would have been a hit.
Next up, then Valrus.
He's gonna do the same and send a firebolt towards the black one.
Okay. Go ahead. You have to get a 13 at the moment.
Leave. At 8.
Nice.
Not as nice as Luna's, but you know.
Comparing firebolts.
Yep.
And that was on the black one, yes?
Yep.
Alright, as the firebolt goes flying across the sky, it strikes true. And yeah, the gargoyles smashed by the firebolt begins to crumble into dust and fall into the ocean. One more down. Anything else, Varus?
Pass it over to you, Elena.
Alright. Yelena, over to you.
She's gonna try again. She will get one. So if the one's in range, actually. Yes, the one with the red border. She will attempt to ray of frost it.
That's a definite hit.
Oh my god. 3 points of cold damage and its speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Then that brings us to the gargoyles. And now I believe they get their saving throws for the slow. Yeah?
Oh, that would be nice.
Wisdom. There you go, 4. So 7, 8, 17, and 18. So Valrus, 2 of them save?
Yes, they do.
Alright.
Above
roll,
16.
Roll 2d4 for me, please. Two and a 1. Okay. So the red one and the purple one are no longer slowed. Okay, so they're all going to go straight for you, Lunan.
Suspected as much.
Those 2 are the slowed ones, that's as far as they get. These 2, they've got more movement, so they... Is that 15 feet inside? Yeah. Okay, so I need Spirit Guardian's Wisdom. 16 in the make. So this one, we're gonna go 4d20 starting from the bottom, red, purple, blue, 14. It's a fail.
Fail, so 12 damage.
17.
Save, so 6 damage. Fail, 12 damage.
And an 18.
Save, so 6 damage.
Okay.
And it's only the one that failed that have half speed inside of the.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that then. Alright, so he will be half speed, so really only one gets to you, Luna, and has 2 attacks on you. And that's a 18 and a 15. Any hit? I think the 18 will hit, won't it?
Excellent.
And Mike has maybe dropped out, but that's 6 points in total, which brings us to Dusted Coal.
It's 15 tall, these buildings, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, Dustin is gonna... Is it smooth surface? Totally smooth surface.
No, not totally smooth. That's actually rooftops.
Because Dustin is considering moving up to here and then climbing 15 feet up, and then still have 10 movement to maybe get to the red one.
Okay.
But I don't know. I guess it's an athletics check.
It will be an athletics check, yes.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfectly.
Yep. I just left the channel and jumped in again.
23.
23. Wow. As you scamper across the rooftop, the gargoyle is about 6 feet high in the air on about this level with Lunan, so I mean, yeah, you'd be able to swing something and hit him just about. Is that your intent?
Yeah, get to him and swing at him. Dustin is still not quite sure if the rapier would work. So he's gonna use the hammer again if he gets within range.
By the way, DM, when I see that one, does my reaction trigger?
Indeed, it does.
Alright.
Oh, you do that first.
Yeah, that'll go first. Thanks, Fargo.
Wisdom saving throw, if you can, please. Say save DC is 15. Well, well done.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead, Dustin.
Does it just be? Oh, that was the same. I thought it was the was the your attack on it. I was like, yeah, nope, never mind.
Alright, Dustin, go ahead and attack for us, would you?
That's 22 and a 14, so only one hit.
Yeah, this one's saved from the slow, so just one hits, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that will be 5 damage. Magical bludgeoning.
Alrighty. Still standing. Or flying. Anything
Remind
else?
me to try the rapier next turn.
Okay, try the rapier next.
And that's my turn. I've given it to Vargo. It's pressing enter.
Oh, nice. Vargo, over to you, sir.
I will just pull the red one.
Okay. Saving throw is
Wisdom 15.
15. And he gets a 16.
Well, then that's it. I fly with my companions up there, and that's my turn.
Do you land onto the roof or do you still fly?
I'm flying, I guess. I mean, if I can land, I will land. These creatures seem to get angry when people fly for some reason.
Yeah, no problem. So you touch down as you end your turn, which brings us to the start of Lunan's.
Might have
We
happened
may
again.
we may have lost you again, Axel.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I within the attack range of the red one?
Yes.
In that case, I will move away first and see if he attacks.
Okay, so he does indeed use a reaction. And he gets a 17.
17 just misses.
Alright. As you move past, he does manage to claw out at you.
And this guy looks pretty damaged, or
Yeah, he does.
I will throw my brain is pretty fried of this heat but I will throw Hold the Dead is the word.
Okay.
So
DC
wisdom
16?
shake 16.
Oh, he rolls a 2. Ah.
Come on. Oh yes, 17.
Oh, and that is exactly the amount of HP that he had. As the bells ring out and reverberate through the air, he almost seems to shiver and then shatter into dust as he dies. No.
And thereafter, I will kind of keep dusted a bit within the protection,
Mm-hmm.
and my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Valrus.
He is going to look at the purple one and take out the diamond again and cast another second level chromatic orb
Okay.
with fire damage. That probably hits.
Definitely yes.
20 damage.
Oh my goodness. What color one did you say?
Purple
one.
The purple one, yeah.
Oh wow. And again, that's exactly what you need as you fire your chromatic orb across and roast him. All that is left is sand. Okay. Gargoyle down. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay, well then that brings us to Yelena.
She's gonna use Ray of Frost on the one with the red border.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? 21?
21 hits.
Nice. Maybe I can do more than 3 points. Ah, yeah.
Can.
By 1. 4 points of cold damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. Anything else?
She will move 5 foot just so she's a bit more secure on the roof. It doesn't want me to move over there.
Okay.
Okay. She moves 5 foot over, so she's a bit more on top of the roof, and that will probably just be her turn.
Are you gonna carry on flying? Touch down?
She'll go a bit close. She'll like hover above the roof.
How high above the roof?
Half a foot.
Okay. Alright then, it's the gargoyle's turn. This dude is pretty much
Wisdom save.
aft, thank you. So I'll roll first for the blue one. Oh, a 3. And then for the other one. And a 9. So both fail.
Perfect.
Okay, let's see. I mean, they both decide to go after, to give chase, and they fly further up. Dusted completely ignoring you on the ground. They fly a little bit higher so you can't reach them. Move across. Alright, anyway. Alright, but now they need to make a wisdom save for Lunan's.
16.
The first one gets a 16, the light blue one. The second one fails with a 10. So he takes 3d8.
The one takes 17, the other one takes half.
Okay.
And the one that failed have half movement within the range.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's their turn, which brings us to Dusted Coal. As they're floating about 10 feet above you. Flying, flapping. No, I lie actually. They're 5 feet above you.
I find it slightly insulting that every enemy we've faced the last few times have avoided me completely. Dustin's gonna grab out his rapier and try to have a swing with that.
Mm-hmm.
And see if that works.
Is this
So, what?
+2 rapier?
No, I only have a +1.
Only a +2.
Jalina has a +2 short sword.
Ah, that's right.
23.
Oh, yeah. Which one are you going for? The red one?
The red one, yeah.
Okay.
11. Does it look like that is halved? Resisted.
As you strike it, he shatters on impact as the rapier hits him and turns into dust.
I knew it. I should have used this all along. And then he swings at the other one. Oh, that's only a 13, but it's slowed, isn't it?
It is slowed, so that's a hit.
Yes. Ah, well, 7 damage.
7 damage. It's
Oh.
still standing, but
No, it shouldn't be half because it's magical, but unless they are just immune to all piercing and just I'm a fool for doing.
anything else? Dusted.
No, that's it.
Okay, which brings us to Vargo. As you've touched.
I will
down
try
the-
to, for the first time, to toll the dead out of the gargoyle. Let's see if we finish this.
Oh, he rolls a 13.
Then fails and takes. Please be alert. Not much. 9 points of damage. Necrotic.
Okay. He is bloodied as parts of the toll are dead, bits shatter and start to crumble around him. You can tell he's definitely almost on his last legs.
Finish him! I end my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Lunan.
Lunan will send a firebolt.
Mm-hmm. Alright, go ahead and roll. Ooh.
That would be 23.
Oh yeah, because some of them are 10s, right?
Yeah, the first two are 10s, and then it was a 1 and a 2, but 23 is still pretty damn good.
Pretty brutal. Yeah.
That is, considering he only had 2 hit points left, he literally bursts into melted globules of sand as he flies in all directions and disappears. That brings us to the end of combat.
All right. Good news is we don't need to fly anymore.
We don't?
No, the fly was in order to avoid the main current.
Perhaps get some of us down the building first.
Yeah.
Stop.
If I have to.
Just stop concentrating while we're all in there.
Sure.
Please do.
Sure, grab. Yeah.
I will do it if the water
Um,
was not if the water is not. My God, my brain is not at this point. Hard as concrete.
I wouldn't say it's hard as concrete, but you can walk on it. So.
all right.
Alright.
So we end the flying.
You end the flying as you all touch down onto the unpredictable raging river below you. It is at night time, it's quite dark. I need everyone to roll a perception check for me, please.
Everyone.
The disadvantage or
No, just normal perception check.
Accurate. Barris, I may have removed inspiration from you. No, actually, no, I didn't. It's not possible.
Alright, Dusted, from your vantage point just a little bit higher as you're looking around, you notice some movement. The crocodiles from the shrine have been tracking you. And they're coming up on one of the junctions ahead of you.
have scaly creatures coming in? Crocodiles, probably. I'm sure it's not possible to scale across the rooftop. At least to avoid them for now.
Are you asking?
No, I'm asking the group.
Question. Which way are they coming? Here or there? There. All right.
I think it's to the eastern part of us because it's the intersection we are coming up at. So that's a motherfucking crocodile. Jesus Christ.
All right. Easy. We run following the intended path.
Yes.
But I was gonna suggest that we just took it across the rooftop. I mean, it's 15 foot of climbing. That's nothing.
But that will be in both roles. But well, okay, I'm willing to do it.
Alright.
Ah,
Right, if you're gonna run across the rooftops, I just need the group athletics check then. If you're all
I
going
will
to...
guide myself for this one because I don't want to fail. Well, I would like to fail. Anyways, that's 26 for some reason.
Mine is. I'm pretty sure it's not a 20.
Oh,
No, I think I've realised that my strength has been changed. I think it's the ring.
Yeah, if you've used a charge or something, maybe uncheck the ring and it should go back to normal. You still rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you fill the
Ah.
slot, the ring might activate and change your stats.
I see.
Yeah, didn't you have 13 strength normally? So it's still a +1. So it's not. It's still at 18. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Lunan, could you add a D10 to that? You can use my inspiration because Dustin insisted that everyone climb over the rooftops.
Oh.
I can use my own, but I've also added the
You can,
Guidance.
guidance.
yeah,
on
you
the-
can use mine. You can use mine. It's fine.
Okay. And I will say mine for later.
Okay.
Oh, it was rolling on the 9, spinning on the 9 for very long, and then 5.
So that's
Still pretty
14,
good.
15. No, sorry. It's a 26. It's a 14, 15, 20, and an 18. So I'm bringing up the rear with 14, and the highest roll is 26.
Right. Dusted, as you suggest to take to the rooftops, and without hesitation, everyone else leaps into action. Following your lead, you see the croc snap in the air as it dives closer towards you and charges straight at you. With a group athletic check like that, the 5 of you make easy work at the side of the building as you scamper up. Moldy, waterlogged floor tiles slip out from some of you as you quickly scramble up to the top of the roof of this building. And you can see it's taken a lot of weather damage. There's saggy bits in the roof threatening to fall down. So, with your high athletics check, you easily managed to find the weaknesses and avoid them as you then leap from one rooftop to the next. And a final leap.
Can you guys imagine if that thing turns out to not be a temple?
Alright. As you race across the rooftops, losing a crocodile behind you, you manage to make it to the final rooftop. Ahead of you, on the other side, you know the shrine awaits, but it is still quite dark. And I think that is where we're gonna leave our session this evening. Fleeing across the rooftops from a giant crocodile.
Oh, look! It's only 75 feet of dangerous water, where any moment a crocodile can swoop in and take care of us. Great.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Right, before anyone jumps off, I just wanted to double check our next...
Level?
No, not...
Oh, wishful thinking, huh?
Wishful thinking.
We're all good for next week, Wednesday, yes?
I am.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, cool. So it'll be next week, Wednesday, most likely 2 weeks break. And then let's just see who can make it on the 26th and the 2nd. After that, I think Axel, we're just waiting for you, aren't we?
Yeah, after that, I think I will start being out in my summer house. So I will probably join, but with bad connection.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot say just yet
No problem.
the exact dates, or like if how I'm joining. Because my sister will probably be there a bit, and she has right now 3-month-old baby, so it might not be possible. I have to talk to them.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.